James here, I hope you're all doing well. Today I just wanted to show you a setup or a tank that I've been working on for about 6 weeks now, I think it is. And it's this aquarium right behind me. So yeah, without further ado, let's switch the camera and get right into the video. Alright, as you can see, so this is a All Pond Solutions aquarium. It's a FW Scape 16. I won this in a competition a few years back, and yeah, it's been through a few different phases, from a couple of shrimp tanks to yeah, what it is now. So essentially, yeah, this is I think it's a 23 or 25 litre aquarium. I can't quite remember the exact litre. It's just running a sponge filter in the back and a little 100-watt heater, I think it is, in there as well. And on the top, it's not very clear, but this is a aquarium light. It's a full spectrum light from a company called Hugger. So the aquarium is essentially a Blackwater tank. As you can see, this is one of my new fish. This is the only fish that is in this aquarium. It's a female koi Betta, and yeah, she seems to be settling in really well with this tank. It's been a few days now since I've got her. The aquarium essentially is a Blackwater type setup. Most of the aquariums that I try to replicate are from natural habitats. This is more just sort of trying a few different things out, sort of experimenting with some habitats that you might see bettas in, or fighting fish in Taiwan and India, in the rice paddies and stuff, with very murky water, lots of botanicals, and then, you know, sort of leaves and twigs and everything else on the substrate, sort of falling fruit and stuff. So I tried to create like a bit of a falling kind of botanical look with these lovely banana stems here. You can see all the white stuff on there. That white stuff is a fungus that grows on botanicals and various other items that you put in the aquarium. It's called biofilm. It is immensely good for your aquariums. It's a great food source for lots of shrimp and nano creatures and crustaceans and baby fries and that to feed on. So you don't need to give them loads of food in the tank. They can just sort of feed off basically the aquarium, which is really cool. I've got a couple of plants in there. As you can see, some hornwort up here just to sort of help with oxygenating the water, and there's some jungle vallisneria. I took this from another aquarium, and it's already started to sort of grow the roots and start to sprout different leaves and stuff, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, the two big pods that you can see there, these are like giant monkey pods, or they have another name, but I just don't even want to pronounce it on camera. They're absolutely massive, and at the moment covered in lots of detritus there, and the breakdown of various different botanicals and stuff in the water here, which is absolutely amazing. It's creating a really nice natural look. And this is a butternut pod. It's kind of submerged and hidden with all the stuff, but that does open up. But it looks really awesome sitting there, and it was sort of to help just sort of keep things grounded on the aquarium, and yeah, just make it look cool. All this stuff you can see at the bottom here is a mixture. There's some soil substrate which I had in this tank from a previous setup, and I've basically layered it with some cocoa fiber and some, it's like dried mosses and various other bits of crushed botanicals and stuff like that, which is created this really cool natural look. Kind of reminds me a bit of a sort of a European sort of setup, but yeah, I really like it. And I don't know if you can see here, but it's an absolute feeding ground for all little copepods and stuff. You can see them all moving around there, sort of ever so slightly. Hidden in the forest is a load of there you go, orange Sakura shrimp, and they are loving life in this tank. Absolutely loving it. I've got a few in there at the moment. I've got an absolute wad of them in some other aquariums, so I just thought I'd carry on the breed and keep the nice line going, ready to sell. But yeah, look at those pods, man, they look so cool. And my Betta fish at the back there seems to be really enjoying herself at the moment. You can tell that this is a slightly different type of Blackwater setup that I've gone for. Some people think that you can only just do the same thing in each setup, but you can experiment with different things. So this is one type of setup that you can do. And if you look up here, This is an absolute different type of one. Excuse the glare from the other lights there, but this one is just completely different. It's a little less murky and stuff, but we've still got that really nice sort of tinted water. And yeah, this one's full of just tetras in there and stuff, but some really large pods there and some wild type shrimps in there. Lots of moss and stuff. Is really cool. You can see this aquarium right here was a Blackwater setup. The water sort of tintness is sort of faded now, so you're sort of left with more clearer water. So I need to add some more botanicals and get that nice tinted color back. But essentially, yeah, this is more of a sort of a hybrid of sort of Blackwater and sort of a planted aquarium. But as you can see, I kind of let just plants grow wherever and stuff. I'm not too fussy with making things look perfect, just because that's not what nature is. But yeah, looks really good. I suppose lastly, this one I've literally just emptied all of the Java moss. This whole aquarium was absolutely filled from front to back with Java moss. But I mean, you could have a setup that looks like this, and you can see this is all a breakdown of detritus and various botanicals for over a long period of time. This is sort of where the substrate sort of originally started, where the sand bed was, and then yeah, you can see all that's breakdown over. This tank has been running for a couple of years now, and it's just full of orange Sakura shrimp there. You can see him eating some stinging nettle there, right there. And yeah, so you could go for more of a just sort of a bleak, sort of dark Blackwater kind of look like this if you really wanted to. Obviously you could add some more sort of fallen leaves and bits and pieces, but yeah, it's just another example of what you could do. So just a quick update. This has been about 2 weeks since I started filming this video, and you can see here that a couple of water changes happened. Things have sort of dropped and moved around, but it's still really good. And yeah, the fish in here is loving life still. And there she is right there, coming to say hello. I've noticed that as soon as I get close to the glass, this one's a very curious one and will come and see what I'm up to. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you got a little insight as to what I'm trying to achieve with this one. Again, I might do an update once I've added some more leaves and stuff, maybe give it a few more months and see how we're doing. Might add some other bits and pieces in that, but yeah, overall I'm really pleased with how the tank's worked out so far. And yeah, I'd love to hear all your thoughts in the comments. Click the link right here for some more videos, or click the link in the description for a couple of playlists on Blackwater aquariums and some other bits and pieces that I've been working on. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and as always, I shall see you in the next one.